Hey, high levelers, Rio Daniel here. In the summit of 2024, GoHighLevel released hundreds of new features to their software program. Now, this isn't uncommon. They've done this the previous year and they just continue to just be innovative and so forth. But they did make a major shift with regards to AI. And I wanted to create this video to have a general overview of the AI system and some of the ways GoHighLevel has been reclassifying their AI system to become something a little bit different. At the summit of 2024, they introduced an AI employee. Now, A- AI has existed inside of the GoHighLevel platform for quite a while now, but it's always been this AI, this type of AI. And like we've had content AI and things like that. But right now, there's just so many different AI things that high level is like, this kind of getting a little bit out of control. Let's wrap all of this stuff up into sort of one common component called AI employee. Now, I'm going to go over what that is. There's some documentation I'll show you. I'm not going to go over that. I'll let you read it later. But one of the things I do want to do is go over where some of these AI features are because they're a little bit hidden sometimes and you need to know where they are at in order to be able to effectively use them. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we are inside of one of our demo accounts here. I want to start with this. If you search for the term AI employee inside of the help system, you will see that all of these components that you see here, voice AI, funnel and website AI, reviews AI, all of these AI systems are now being wrapped under AI employee. Now, just like you did before, in order to make AI employee available, you no longer have some of these other individual settings. There is no conversation AI like at the agency level that you had to go turn it on for the sub account in order for them to use it. Now you have an AI employee, and the AI employee encompasses all of these components that you see here on the screen. Now, with all of these, they do have different fees and they're right here. I'll let you just search for it in the help, but I just want to show you these are a couple of the things that we're going to be looking at here. Now, some of these are going to be a little bit too much to go over in this video. This is more of an AI overview video to let you know what this new AI employee encompasses. What does it mean? And because sometimes if people haven't heard about this, some of the older documentation and even some of the videos on my channel are a little bit outdated now because of some of the settings have changed and things like that, which again is not uncommon, but I just want to make sure that we keep you updated. Now, with this, the voice AI is something that's pretty new here. High level actually has their year-end special from November 15th to the end of the year. They are actually offering the sort of AI voice free for you to sit back and try. That's pretty cool. So they're really pushing for this. And this is a new feature. Just check out. I'm going to create a video about this in the future. But the voice AI is just like where you have an automatic voice answering your phone calls and can respond to questions and things like that. Sort of a virtual employee, if that makes sense, a virtual receptionist. So that's what that feature is. And we're not going to go over that in detail. Again, I'll leave that up to a different video to go over. But you also have a conversation AI. Now, this has been out for quite a while. And again, this is a large piece. This goes back to the website chat widget, the missed call text back, things like that. Having AI respond to those people, being able to book appointments and things like that from that perspective. So right now, again, depending on whether or not you want to use conversation AI, voice AI, but I have a whole other video on my channel regarding conversation AI, specifically how to configure it, how to set it up, and things like that. Now, the funnel and website AI, that's something relatively new that I do want to show you. I'm going to go over an example of that in this one because I think it's worthwhile. And the content AI, this right here, this is the content AI, is one of the things I want to show you about where they place the content AI because it's you really need to know what you're looking for depending upon where you're using it because they've got it in different places. Now, they do have the same icon that represents the content AI, but it's in different places, which is confusing. But again, it is the way it is. But I want to go through that and show you where those are because that's important. If you don't know where they're at, you can't use them. Okay. Now, the reviews AI, this right here, again, is a whole other concept regarding when you get a Google review. That review is automatically detected by high level because it has that Google Business Profile integration. Whenever you get the review, you can have AI automatically respond to that review. Again, just check out reputation management video on my channel. It goes over how to set all of the widgets up, everything about review AI, reputation management in those videos there. Now, the last one we're not going to go over in detail here is the workflow AI. Now, I will let you know the workflow AI and the conversation AI are tied together, but the workflow AI there's a whole other video I've gotten over workflows and then workflow AI. You can watch it on my channel, but the workflow AI is really a way that you can drive questions. So if you ever have somebody that you want to pre-qualify, I see this a lot with people that want to use that go after solar companies because solar companies really have a pre-qualification list. Are you this? Are you this? And depending upon the answer that you get from those questions, it can drive where you go with the next question. So right now, the workflow AI, again, is tied into conversation AI because it can use the same knowledge base inside of that. But again, check out my other video regarding that if you want to know how to use that and go into detail. So right now, what I'd like to do is just cover how the funnel AI works because that is a relatively new feature and how that works, the funnel and website AI, as well as the content AI. All right, let's hop into it. So right now, what I'm going to start with is blogs. Now, there's a couple of different areas inside the GoHighLevel platform where the content AI is actually used. So right now, we're just going to go to the blog area. And before you do anything, you're going to have to create a blog site. And you can just do that up here at the top with new, click on new, create a blog site, determine what domain it's tied to and things like that. I'm not going to go over that in there. That again, there's another video on my channel regarding how to do blogs, how to set it up and things like that. But let's just say we go into our existing blog and we sit back and we want to utilize the content AI. Now, just to let you know, this high level software, I actually generated this entire post using AI. So right now, from what we've got here, even this cute little puppy dog with supposedly it says sign up for high level right now on the t-shirt, even though you can't really use it very well. But one of the things I want to show you is where do you find these features at? So right now in the blog, it's a little bit harder to find. You need to click on these three dots right here. And then you get this long list of, let me try to scroll down here, long list. And then right now, what you get is this little icon right here. Sorry, it's just hard to do this, but this little icon right here, I'm going to try to blow it up. This little goofy robot looking thing, this is the icon that you're going to be looking for when it comes to content AI. So this right here is what you're going to end up clicking on. Now, again, I've already done this because I wanted to sit back and just show you the results, show it where it is, and not necessarily go over, how to create the best content. That's not the purpose of this video. I just want to show you where these features are so you'll be able to use them and just show you some of the cool things maybe you can do with them. So again, if we click on the content AI, all right. Not sure why it's frozen up here. Okay, let's try this again here. Click here, go to content AI. Now here I will show you, this is what I typed in for this. I'm going to blow this up a little bit here. So this was my area that you can actually select here. And I guess I could go over it, but there's three different options. You can do outline, you can do introduction, or you can do section when you're talking about text. So right now, if you wanted to create an outline of your article, you could do that. If you wanted to just create an introduction to your blog article, you could do that. Or the section really goes over the body and the main message of it. So right now, I titled this Best High Level Features. And then the prompt I use, which is, write an 800-word article about top 10 features of GoHighLevel using their website, GoHighLevel.com as a reference. The goal of this article is to get people to sign up for the software and put a couple keywords, marketing, increase, reduce expenses. And then my writing tone is persuasive. Now, I do want to pop up and at least let you know what that interface looks like, but it's showing me this because I've already run this. Now, I was given two options here, so I could choose this option here. That looked a little bit better. And then there's this other option down here, which I didn't really like the way it looked very much. So I chose the first one. And then all you have to do is just click copy, puts it into the content, and then boom, now it's in your article. Perfect. Enough done. So right now, the next thing that you really need to do, the images are a little bit different. Anytime you want to create an image, you always have to go to the image like icon or the image element or the image component first. And then based upon there, you will get the create with AI feature from here. So if you click on this, notice that we've got this little insert image. If you click on that, you can come here and insert an image. This is what the screen looks like. If you click on this little button right here, notice that you do get create from AI image or upload from media library. So right now, if you do create from this, again, I already created this, but my description of this was create a cute puppy wearing a t-shirt with the words, sign up for high level. So, and I use this style of dreamlike, and I'm going to go back and show you what this looks like because I do think it's interesting to see the interface. But these are the two options that I got. And keep in mind that you do pay for every time that you generate an image. So if you do generate two images, you will get charged for two of those. So just be careful about that. Or you can generate as many images as you want. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one here. So I'm just going to go back here and I'm going to open up this other blog post here that I did not do this with. So right now, I already showed you the piece for, if you come here and create the image and you want to use the create from AI, this is the screen that you get. All you're doing is just describe what kind of image you want. You have the number of variations right here. You can go 2, 3, as many as you want. Keep in mind that you're paying for all of those to generate it. And then you get to choose the kind of style that you want. I'm going to go ahead and click see all. So you can make it look like a photo, dreamlike, poster, colorful. I think one of them I use this dreamlike is what I use, but you can also create a sketch. So there's different ways that you can create the image, but this is basically the image that you get itself right here. Very simple to use, but the really just your description of the image has to be very just detailed of what you're looking for. Now, again, let's hop back over and I just wanted you to see the screen with the content AI. So again, here is the options that you get. So you get the outline, the introduction, and then the section. Those are the ones I told you about. You can choose whichever one you're trying to build. From there, just give it a title, the title for what you're looking for, and then a description of what you're trying to accomplish in the text that you're creating. So I went over that in that previous example of what I called the title. Again, you can add certain keywords here if you want to target certain keywords. And then the biggest thing is just your writing tone. Notice that you do get, and again, this interface is the same on all the places inside of Highlevel that you use for this. That's one of the things about this. except for the type. Sometimes the type won't be there. This type is specific for blogs because in blog, you might want to create an outline introduction, but the same content, the description, the tones, all of these are going to be the same throughout the other content AI features of Highlevel. So you're just going to get funny, casual. How do you want the tone of it to be? So they do give you several, and then they actually give you the option down here and blow this up of the number of variations. Again, keep in mind, you're paying for each one of those variations. So that's where this information is inside of the blogs. So right now, what I want to do is just hop back and move from here. And now what I'd like to do is just pop over to the funnels. Again, this is the same. The funnel and the website builder are going to be basically the same. So right now, I'm just going to pick just any one of these. We'll just pick this one and we'll click edit. So right now, the goal of this is sit back and not look at funnel building, but just look at the different elements that you can actually put in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back and first just add an image to this. Now, when you add an image, here's where trying to find out where these AI pieces are a little bit tricky. So for here, you need to come over to the settings and choose the image options, just like you were going to select an image from the media library. And once you get this, what is this little option right here? So you do get the option right here of creating stuff with AI here in this particular option. So that's where it is there. Now, also, if you want to, you can sit back and drag some text in here. And if you want to just highlight all the text, notice that you get this little option popping up here. You do have to highlight text. It doesn't pop up automatically here. So you have to just highlight all of it. And then you get the options of generating with AI. You can improve it like a Grammarly type of thing, where if you're not familiar with speaking very well, you can just simply have this improve it, fix the spelling and grammar. So all of this stuff can be done, again, just using here for any of the copy that you create inside of your funnel. So if you're not great about creating copy, then sit back and just say generate with AI. Now notice you get the same thing here. Give a brief description of what do you want to say or what kind of content do you want to create here. And then it's going to give you some of the options of how much, a small, medium, large. I couldn't really find how exactly the length of it is, but these all depend upon how many words you're using for that. Next, here's the writing tone. Again, these are the same tones, and then the same variations are in the advanced option. So again, that's where that is. So they're in a couple different places depending upon which one you look. And again, for the funnels and websites, those are going to be in the same place. Now, back over here to marketing, we're going to sit back and look at the emails next. So in the email templates here, keep in mind, this only works for the templates. This option for AI does not work with the snippets. So the snippets are just really just going to be text, and that's really it. To get the AI features, you're going to have to use the email templates. And from here, if we click on new template, from here, we're going to sit back and we can just drag an image over here. Notice if we click on this, we do get the option of creating image using AI. So again, that's where it is right here in whatever image component you're using. Click on that, and then it'll give you an option of using AI or for the media library. So let me scroll back down, and now we sit back and move from here. So let's just say we want to come over here and add some text. From here, again, the same way here, if you want to highlight all of this, this again is a little bit of a different place. You need to come up here in the toolbar, and you have this little icon AI feature right up in here. Again, I know they put them in different places, but this right here is where it is regarding the text, where you want to generate with AI improving. So again, this is a little bit confusing because it's not always in the same spot, but just try to keep an eye out for this little icon, because the icon is the same for all the content AI. So that's the key for that one. But again, sometimes this can be confusing. I know some of my affiliates have questions for this that we've gone over in some of our strategy sessions. So I just want to show you where those were at. Now, again, social planner. Actually, this isn't connected. I'll have to go somewhere else to show you this social planner. But give me just a second here. Let me hop over to another account here. So this is where you have to go and create your post. Now, when you create your post, you do get several different options for creating posts. I'm trying to blow this up to show it to you. So again, we're not going to go over all the stuff for the social planner and how to utilize this, but I just want to show you, this is on the main screen is where you get the content AI. And again, this is where you want to give the title for this one. So the title could just be Ray test post, create cool thing to say about Ray O'Day. A little bit vain there, but you get the point here. And select the writing tone, be funny. I'm only going to generate one of these, and I'm just going to use medium to generate this. So it looks like I may not have enough information in here, or sorry, keywords. It's having me type in a keyword here. So we're going to click generate. This right here could take a little bit. That's one of the things about in doing all this stuff here. I try to do it for you because sometimes the AI feature can take a little bit to generate. But right now we're just going to take a look here. There's this cool little thing right here. If you just take a look, breaking news, the coolometer just broke and it's all about radio. Anyway, AI just created that for you automatically. And if you want to, you can just simply copy that, put that in here and click continue. That's going to come back and create your post. Now, from this, you have to select an account. Let's just choose Facebook to put your comment in. But here, one of the things I want to show you is you actually have to be inside of the post, okay, in order to do this. So once you create the post using the content AI that we just saw, inside the post is where you have to come here and then select. We should be able to do this and then just click copy, then put it in here, and then we can select image. And then here, if we select the image, notice we could choose a media library or create using AI. And again, it gives us the same type of interface. So again, these are where they're at in different places. Sometimes they're just hard to get to because you're not familiar with where they're at if you haven't used them. So I want to create this and just show you where some of these are. So let's hop back over here to our other sub account so I can hop into the next thing. So that's pretty much where all the content AI things are inside of the Highlevel platform. Right now, I was going to show you the funnel and website AI. So right now you'll notice an interface change here. If you ever come up here and click new funnel, notice that you get this new AI funnel AI beta. So typically you just got the pick from blank, or you could choose a template. Now you can use this funnel AI to create it within seconds. So right now, this did take about 2 to 3 minutes to go ahead and generate, which I don't want to do that here on this video. I've already done it just so we can skip ahead, if that makes sense. So what I did is I created a Raise affiliate funnel, and it's right here. So now this is loaded here. I just want to sit back and pop this up and just show you this is what was created. I didn't change anything. This is what was created when we click on the funnel AI. Okay, so I just want to show you, and I didn't show you the options before. They are very limited, and I'll show you that here in just a second. But this is what it created, all the images, everything else for me. But again, it's not very valuable in my opinion, because it really doesn't know much about my particular business. It creates something very generic. But here's the thing. If you're really looking to have it create even the structure, just keep in mind, this took 2 or 3 minutes, but if you want to have a nice website where you can, have a logo here, book a consultation, if you like the design and you like the images, you could just simply change any of these images, text, and now you've got at least the framework for a funnel page built. That right there could be worth doing this all by itself. So right now, what I want to do is I didn't show you the interface for this. So my apologies. I'm going to come back here and click on new funnel. I'm going to do funnel AI. I'm not going to generate this. I'm just going to show you this is what we can do. I'm just going to do rate test. It does have you select an industry here. So there's multiple different industries that you can pick from. I think on this one, I just chose software company. So you can do either one. Now keep this in mind. It says, you get 5 funnel generations remaining. After that, you're charged $1, after the 5 free ones. So they're just letting you use it. But then after that, keep in mind, these are $1, which again, $1 is nothing when it compared to how much time it took to build the structure of that page for you to just be able to go in and edit it. Now, if we click on next, here's where I thought that this was a rather limited. So this right here, I'm going to try to blow this up a little bit, guys. What do you have in mind? So it's already got software company. So what do you want to do? Generate more leads, get more appointments. These are the options that you're given here. I just chose to generate more leads. And then your content should feel, again, these are more or less like the tones, friendly, professional, things like that. So these are the only options that you get to create the site. And then after that, it gets created. You can practice with it. But overall, I found that a little bit limiting, that you're not able to add some additional information in there to make the text or the point of the funnel or the website that specific. So again, if you want to click on websites, click on new website. Again, it looks like the website is not here yet. I know they're working on a few other things here, but the funnel AI is at least up and going. But that right there is basically the gist of these components of the AI employee. Now, again, if you want to take a look here, we can go up here and just take a look at the agency level. Then from here, I'm going to click there. We can come to the settings. And over here on the settings, this is where you have the AI employee. Now, again, this is where before we had a content AI, reviews AI. We had all of these different menu options at the agency level that we had to enable all these different services on the sub accounts. So here, as you can just see, the AI employee kind of replaces all of those. Okay. And now you've got just these features right here. So that's where you would need to sit back and get those turned on. And you can turn those on for a particular person that you want or not. Actually, one other thing I want to show you. Sorry, this is something a little bit off topic, but regarding AI employee, you can sit back and resell this. Okay. So this is another feature as an agency. Highlevel is charging you $97 a month for this. But again, you could set that price to offer those particular services. And again, that's something that you can actually include in your package. Now, if you have that agency pro plan, you can actually rebill for this and, rebill those services for the AI employee. So you can have that slider that can choose from 1 to 10 times or something like that for people. But there are different new cool features that they've included in here in AI, especially for the agencies to be able to make money. But just to make sure I didn't miss anything, again, this right here is just where the AI employee is. So just get used to that term when you hear AI. A lot of these other features are just lumped all into this AI employee. kind of thing. It's just how they're marketing it and moving forward. So you at least know what's happening and what's going on. But these are all the components of it. I just want to show you where some of the ones are for the more details, like conversation AI, workflow, and things like that, reviews. Check out my other videos. Those really go in depth about how to configure them and how to use them. But guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with me. If you did learn a few things today, click on the like button, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments because I do get back to those. I do appreciate your support. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. There's tons of great value in this channel, and I'm just looking forward to give you more and more. Guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with me and have a great day. Bye-bye.